Hello, and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending February 6th, stocks were mixed as the Dow and S&P gained, but the Nasdaq moved lower. A decline in technology stocks moved the Nasdaq into negative territory. The manufacturing PMI moved into expansion for the first time in 12 months. However, the threat of new tariffs is creating uncertainty going forward. Job growth in the private sector in January was weaker than expected, up 22,000. The strongest sector was education and health services. The services PMI was unchanged in January at a level of 53.8%. New orders and employment remained in expansion territory but softened during the month. Job openings in December continued to decline, with the largest declines in the professional and business sector, retail, trade, and finance and insurance. And finally, the Consumer Sentiment Index was higher than expected in February. Inflation expectations for 12 months ahead declined, while longer-term inflation expectations, that is, 5 years ahead, increased further. Year-to-date, the Dow is up 4.27%. The S&P is up 1.27%, and the Nasdaq is negative 0.91%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4.1%. Oil closed at $64.09 a barrel. Gold closed at $4,952.32 an ounce, with silver closing at $77.28 an ounce. For this week of February 9th, Tuesday we'll get business inventories for November, the optimism index, the import price index, and retail sales for December, along with the employment cost index for the fourth quarter of 2025. Wednesday, the consumer price index, or CPI, will be reported. CPI is a measure of the average change over time of a market basket of goods and services paid by consumers. And on Thursday, initial jobless claims and existing home sales data will be reported. Nothing to report on Friday. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. If you have any questions or anything you've heard in this video, please give us a call. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.